Well, hello everyone, and welcome to the Pink Cloud 9 VODCAST trademark video podcast on YouTube, Spotify, and everywhere else between. Stick around to the end of the show because I will have a marketing tip for you to apply today. Today I have a second time on the show, amazing, wonderful, lovely lady that I adore deeply, the one, the only, Delinda Lane, everybody. Woohoo!
Hi, everybody. So glad to be here. Thanks, Catherine. This is so fun.
Thank you so much for being here a second time, and
I
thank
love
you
it.
so much. Thank you for being so wonderful and supportive, and always so lovely inside and out.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that.
So, for those that have not met Delinda Lane, she is an amazing author, speaker, empower mentor of women, ladies all around the world. And today, Delinda is here to talk about the experience of a lifetime you will be having soon coming up in Las Vegas, Nevada,
Yay.
February 3rd, 4th, and 5th from Friday noon to Sunday noon. So it's a whole experience and you're not going to want to miss it. Tell us more, Delinda.
All right. Yay, yay, yay. Well, we've been doing the Zoom screen now for what, 3 years, 2.5, something like that. And I think it's time to get out of the Zoom screen and come live in person. And, who doesn't want to come to Las Vegas? Easy flights. It's such an easy place to get to, whether you need to drive or to fly. But they do periodically. I mean, most of the time there's pretty reasonable flights. So don't let the travel hold you back. And as a matter of fact, let's get rid of all this fear that we've had for the last couple of years. I think it's time for us women to just step out on faith and come together because, we are powerful together. So that's why we're calling it the Wow the World Experience. And so it is a Christian women's networking event where we come together. Everybody's going to get to share their 1 minute. So be sprucing up your 1 minute. As well as we're going to have some amazing speakers. One of our speakers is Lynn Franklin, and she calls herself, I'm not making fun of her, she calls herself the neuroscience nerd. And so she tells us how the brain works, and she's going to be talking about how to be the most persuasive person in the room. Because sometimes don't you just wish you had the right words or knew just how to talk to someone so they would at least listen to you, right? And then the fabulous Kathy Weaver is going to be speaking on networking, networking post-pandemic. We're past the pandemic now, and how do we not only continue our Zoom networking, but networking in person? We're going to get out more and more doing that, as well as some other speakers. So you're going to be so blessed. And live music. Okay, we're going to have live music. I got my own keyboard guy coming. He's awesome. He's done every event that I've done. This is our 7th or 8th one we've done, but it's been several years because it was before the pandemic. So shine your divine. Every woman can shine. You have gifts and talents, and we want to help bring those out so that you feel confident in who you are as a woman.
That's amazing. And it's kind of like also like a rebirth, renaissance to the whole experience because pre-pandemic you guys were doing it and it was going great, and now it's like this new like flavor, added, and this new like experience, right? Because whether we want to admit it or not, all of our lives changed or switched or just tilted a little bit differently after the pandemic. I mean, we see things differently, we experience things differently, so I'm excited for the wow experience coming up in Las Vegas, Nevada, February 3rd, 4th, and 5th.
Right.
Get your travel on, get your, and it's going to be so amazing. And also, it's going to be recorded, and a replay after the event may be available for you. So stay tuned, stick around and follow Delinda Lane. Her website is right there for you, and also will be below in the description so that you can connect with the Linda Lane website and register for the event. Or if you happen to be in another part of the world, you can access the replay afterwards. More than likely, because these are really good ways of. This is something that the pandemic did also do. Teach us kind of like how to connect in ways that maybe we would have thought of if it hadn't happened. So speakers are going to be there, and Kathy Weaver, she's amazing, so I'm excited that she's going to be there too. What topics will also be, I mean, she's going to be talking about networking. What about you, Delinda? What will you be covering?
Oh, I love my favorite topic on women, on empowering women. And I'm going to be talking to you about mindset and abundance and the fact that you deserve abundance. God has so much for you, but we hold ourselves back because we sometimes feel like, who are we to deserve that? Or we feel that people have told us all our lives, maybe. Then I know that there's women watching right now who don't believe that they deserve to have abundance, and you so do. And that's why we're calling it Shine Your Divine. Each of you has this beauty and this talent inside you, and my goal in life actually is to help you find that. I want you to really believe. And I had just a little interesting little story about 10 years ago, I guess, before I did my first one that we called the first event. Okay. And I couldn't think of what to name it. And so I was talking to this friend of mine, and we actually had reconnected after 40 years. We went to school together. Of course, that tells you that I'm past 40 now, because we were in college together at 40 years ago. So not that I'm ashamed of my age. I'm glad to be alive. Every day's a blessing. But anyway, she and I had reconnected, and we went to the Grand Canyon. I did my video in the Grand Canyon of singing How Great Thou Art. And we got back and said, okay, it's time to do this conference. We called it a conference then. And I didn't know what to call it. So one day I was just, how you just post things on Facebook. And I was writing, and somebody had asked me a question. And I said to this person on Facebook, I said, just imagine if every woman could see herself through God's eyes, we would wow the world. And my friend sent me a message. That's it. That's it. That's it. And I said, what? What are you talking about? She said, wow the world. She said, you said it yourself right on Facebook. That's the name. And so that has been the name. It's the Wow the World event, whatever, some years it was conference. This year we are experience. This time for an experience. So anyway, so that's where the name actually Wow the World came from, because I so believe that women are powerful. Women have so much to offer, and we do it with heart. And that's what really sets it apart. So come, and you will be blessed. I'm going to breathe belief in you is what I'm going to do. I'm going to believe in you till you believe in yourself.
That's awesome. Amazing. Okay, so there's going to be music, speakers. What about food? I mean, it's Las Vegas, so I know there's going to
Yes,
be
yes.
food, but like, give us an
Okay,
idea.
so I'll give you a little breakdown. So we have the attendees, and then there'll be those who choose to go the next level up to be a VIP. So the VIPs are going to meet with me in the presidential suite on Friday afternoon. Just a special time there where we're going to do some training and some special little treat things. And then Friday night, we all come together for a Star Power reception. And of course, there will be food. Then we start Saturday morning at 8:30, and we go till 6 with everybody. And we're going to be in this beautiful room. I should have just put some pictures up so I could show you. But when you walk into this room, it's called the Sunrise Room at the Suncoast Resort and Hotel. So that's where it is, the Suncoast Resort and Hotel in Las Vegas. And when you walk in this room, it's all glass, and you see the strip. So you walk in and you see the strip, and it's like, oh, so you feel worthy, you feel beautiful, you feel exceptional, because you're being treated like royalty. And that's my goal, to make every woman feel like a queen, to feel wonderful. So and we'll have all our speakers and stuff. So our continental type breakfast and lunch and snacks will all be taken care of that all day Saturday. Then Saturday night we're leaving open because you do have to have time to experience Las Vegas. So
Right.
everybody can make their own plans for Saturday night to go to a show or go bowling or go to a whatever, to choose who you want to go to dinner with. And then Sunday morning, we're going to meet again in the presidential suite and we're going to do a worship service. This is a Christian event. Everybody decides how they want to relate to that. If you want to come on Sunday morning to Dr. Laura Christine, is going to be doing our message that morning, and we're going to have music. So that's going to be good. So it's really kind of packed full from noon on Friday to noon on Sunday.
Amazing. Okay, cool. So the Suncoast, is that the name of the?
Yeah, the Suncoast Resort and Hotel. And it's so easy to get to. It's right, we have like most cities, we have a loop that goes around town. And ours is called the 215. So it's on the west side of the 215, just off of one of the exits, just a few miles off of the exit. So it's easy to get to. And there's lots of restaurants around there. If you want to, I suggest you come in at least a day early and kind of just explore a little bit or stay a couple of days later. And we do have a hotel package, with reduced rates for the rooms. And if you live in town in Vegas, I always suggest you come and you stay at the hotel. Stay at least on Friday night so you can kind of stay in the cloud, because that's what it is. You get to these experiences and you don't want to go home and then have to do the dishes and put a load of clothes in the wash, right? So stay with us in the group, in the bubble, so to speak.
Yeah.
Because Sunday when you go home is plenty of time to get back into the groove, so.
Absolutely. So I've been to Vegas before,
Good.
which is great. And well, I used to live in Venice Beach, California.
Oh, wow.
And, it's like I believe it's like I don't know, depends on how you drive, anywhere between like, let's say 4 to 6 hour drive from
Perfect.
Venice Beach or California to Las Vegas. So I did that, and I spent my 21st birthday in Las Vegas.
Oh, that's the perfect memory.
It's crazy. Yeah, it's kind of, it's cool. You could be, whatever, but so I did, and I had so much fun, obviously, with the walking up and down the strip, into and out of the, resorts and casinos and hotels and experiences and people, and it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. So many amazing pictures and videos and experience, and so I can't imagine how much fun y'all are gonna have. And it's still only September. Who knows? I may or may not make it.
There you go. There's plenty of time. And here's one thing that I'm doing that I don't know if other people do it, but I thought, you know what? Oftentimes, because we're a number of months away. So when you go to I'll give it to you. So the website, the landing page is wowtheworld2023.com. Okay, really easy. Wowtheworld2023.com. And you can do a deposit. You can just go in, and it's a $50 deposit to hold your early bird pricing until November 18th. Because sometimes, like, you want to go, but maybe you don't want to pay the full price. And the early bird price is so reasonable. It's $197 with the early bird. So if you want to just, hold your spot, because here's the thing, the room will only hold 75. So this isn't going to be 200 or 300, 400 people, as much fun as that would be, but it's only because I want you to have the experience of walking in that room and seeing the strip. And all the other ballrooms are boring, in my opinion. So I like not boring. So come, and like I said, there's only 75. So you can just go ahead and put your $50 deposit down, hold your early bird pricing, and then just pay the rest of it by November the 18th. So it's kind of a good way to say, yeah, I'm going to come, and just kind of reserve it, because you don't want to be left out, and you don't want to wait too late and then have to pay the full price or something. I don't want anybody to pay full price. That's my goal. Nobody pay full price.
Right. Cool. Okay, awesome. And the link to the event will be in the description below, and Delinda's LinkedIn and website will also be in the description below for hyperlinks. So before we go, any last words that you would like to share with us before we close?
All right. Yes. Again, I want to encourage you to step out of the fear, step out of the ordinary, and really look at the possibility of being able to come and join us. And even if you can't, stay connected. Stay connected with our group. Our group is Fun, Fearless Female Global Community of Christian Women, a place where you can come and be. It's a non-judgmental, come and support and encourage and lift up each other. Because again, as women, we're more powerful together and we have so much to give to each other that, whether it's collaboration, however we work together, it's a beautiful thing to see women coming together. So come join us.
Absolutely. Okay, as promised, marketing tip of the day coming up to you right now. My first tip is look for opportunities to diversify. Now, that could be twofold. Diversify your content, your offers, your website, your posts, or diversify your audience. That can actually mean something along the lines of, say you're only posting or promoting to a certain group or culture or gender or race. I mean, really, because like it's not that you're doing it on purpose, but it just happens, right? So maybe you can diversify your audience by promoting to a Spanish speaking culture or Chinese speaking. I don't know. I mean, why not? I mean, there's a million translators out there, and maybe your message would be heard by other language speakers if they knew what you were, doing in this corner of the world. So, diversify your audience is one tip. Diversify your content by maybe adding a second language or changing pictures, or there's just so many ways. So that's one marketing tip that actually turned into a few marketing tips. And then the last one I'm going to say is connect online and offline strategies, like Delinda's doing. Delinda's online, zooming in and out like I am, and that's how we met, and thank goodness, through the Happy Neighborhood Project, by the way, which the link will also be below. Please join us. It's super fun. But also offline. Go to networking meetings in your city, in your town. Get your business cards. I mean, look at mine. Hello. I have a million of them because everywhere I go, I'm like, I give my business card all day long. You can make photos like these at your pharmacy with the kiosk. Print these out. Put whatever you want in it. Design, just offline strategies. And there's another online strategy that actually has worked. If you've never heard of Eventbrite.com, Meetup.com, they do local events as well as online events. Quora, Quora, and .com, and sometimes Reddit.com has some really good local information. So anyway, that's the marketing tip of the day. So I hope you enjoyed. Thank you, Delinda Lane, for being here and telling us about the experience in Las Vegas, Nevada, February 3rd, 4th, 5th, 2023. Check out the website. Links below. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you. This has been so fun. And I just love what you're doing. You're reaching so many people and you're just making a difference, Katherine. So thank you. I'm honored to be on the show.
Thank you. And everyone, thank you for watching and listening to the Pink Cloud 9 VODCAST. Please remember to be kind to animals, children, the elderly, and everyone else in between. Let's just be kind.
Amen.